Hey there, I've got the 10 best exercises you can do to fix forward head posture and rounded shoulders. Check it out. Hey there, welcome back. Coach Tonya here at Criticalbench, and I have a little bit of a longer video today because I'm going to do a fair bit of talking and share with you the 10 best exercises you can do to fix forward head posture and rounded shoulders. Now, a lot of us are walking around with, forward head posture, or sometimes you hear it called text neck or rounded shoulders, and not necessarily that we're not aware of it. It happens. Our lives have changed over the last, what do you think, Farnham? 10, 15 years or so, like with technology, we're always on our phones. A lot of careers now are very much internet-based, so you're sitting at a desk, typing a lot. So this tends to happen, and this tends to happen. And from the side, it doesn't look really great. Like, look at this. And of course, I'm exaggerating, so, feel free to comment. But look at this, okay? And look at this. So I'm not necessarily sticking out my chest. I'm just straightening up. Shoulders are up and back like they're supposed to be. Chin is what I call a neutral position, so that just means chin's level with the floor. But even still, I can tell, because I have over the last 2 years especially, got a lot of tension in my neck, and I can probably still come back a little bit, because even with good posture, I know a lot of times my chin still juts out because I've got that forward head posture. So we're going to go through 10 of the best exercises you can do. Now, I'm not saying this is not a routine, but these are 10 of the best exercises that you want to practice regularly, 2 or 3 times during the day, because it'll only take you a couple seconds, couple minutes to work on this and work on this, and you're going to feel a whole lot better, trust me. And it's going to look a lot nicer. Now, the first one is chin tucks. You don't need any equipment. You simply need to stand up, or well, you can do it sitting, but I'm going to challenge you to get up out of your chair, all right? And I'm going to show you from the side, because some people think that they're doing this correctly, but then they're like, Coach Tonya, why does my neck still hurt? So I'm going to do my best to explain it. Simply, it's a chin tuck. So you stand like this, and you just take 2 fingers, and you push back. Now, those who do this regularly but are finding that their neck is sore, what's happening is you're doing a really exaggerated pushback. You don't need to go that far back. It's a very slight movement, but it makes a huge difference. So just from here to here. That's it. Do 5, 7 of those, okay? Do some neck rolls, do a few more, do that for 3 times. Get back to work if you have to, or you can go into another one of these exercises. The second one is, I call it a doorway pec stretch. Now, because I'm out in our gym, I'm using the rack, but you can do this in a doorway. For those of you busy moms that maybe have little ones, you take them to the park, because I used to do this a lot when my kids were little. I'd find monkey bars, any kind of exercise equipment that was, doorway frame apart, and I would do this stretch. Now, this helps open up that chest, and that's going to counter this, what we call kyphosis, this rounded shoulder. All right, so what you want to do is elbows kind of at like a 90 degree. Now, you can definitely switch position, but let's just start with a 90 degree, and you're going to lean forward, and you're going to feel that stretch. It actually feels really good. You're going to feel it right in here across those pecs, and that's going to stretch and open up the chest. And just hold that for like 10 seconds and breathe. And from the side, you can see how it's bringing my shoulders back, okay? Because what happens with a lot of this sitting and typing is, we get tired, and I'm guilty of this myself, not taking a lunch break, getting in the zone, meeting deadlines, getting really focused on what I'm doing. And as much as I will set timers on my phone to get up and exercise, go for a walk, stretch on the busiest of days, sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to stop. I got to get this idea out. I got to finish this report. And as you get tired, we slouch more. Okay, so this is like a progressive thing. So you can do these pec stretches. Again, hold for 10 seconds, hold for 15 or 20 if it's feeling really good. Do those a couple times, and then do them a couple times a day. Okay, it's going to feel really good, and it's going to help, like I said, counter that rounded shoulder, that kyphosis that you get. Okay, so for the next exercise, we need to get down on the floor. Let's get that out of the way. This is, I call it a lying torso lift. There's probably a very technical name out there, but That's what I write in my notes so I can actually remember what I'm doing. But basically, it's a cross between a Superman and a Cobra. So you need a good place to lay down if you have a surface kind of like this. Get a yoga mat. You may also need a towel to rest your forehead on. Some of you who maybe have really, some real challenges with your neck, you might find that this is a little more comfortable if your head's a little bit off the floor, and that's okay. And if you don't need it, that's fine too. So for the lying torso lift, your arms come right beside you, and all you're going to do is, by engaging your core muscles and your upper body strength, you're going to lift up. And you're going to bring those shoulders back, and again, that's going to open that chest area, and you're going to hold it. Hold it for 5 seconds, working your way up to 10 seconds, and then coming down. Not falling down, but lowering. Quick pause, a breath. Do that again. Shoulders are coming back. It's hard to do. Let me just show you. It's really hard to do this with your shoulders rounded. You can't. So that, again, that's why it helps with that rounded shoulder, because as you lift up and you bring those shoulders back, you're opening up that chest and you're working those shoulders back. Okay. Again, you want to do those maybe like 5. Hold for 5. If you're really tight and sore, 5 seconds might be your max hold on that. That's great. Congratulations. Add another 2, 3 seconds, work your way up to about 10 seconds, and maybe work up to even 7 reps of that one, okay? All right, so this wouldn't be a Coach Tonya video if I didn't incorporate a plank somehow, right? So yes, I'm going to incorporate a plank, but we're also going to be bringing a resistance band into it. Now, I'm not going to say that it has to be a certain resistance. It has to be one that gives you resistance but allows you to hold the plank to do what we're trying to do, which is counter this rounded shoulder posture that doesn't look so nice, okay? So a plank, most of you know a plank. This is extended, okay? And this is traditional elbow plank. I'm going to show you both. What you're going to do with the resistance band is just bring it over these shoulders here, and that's a lot of resistance. You might want to start with lighter, okay? What you want to do, bring it down so it's not going to roll up on your neck. Okay, get into your plank and hold that, and use your upper back to just force and keep that resistance outward, okay? And hold that. Again, hold for 10 seconds if you can, working up to 15 to 20 to 30, all right? And do 3 to 5 of those in one session. Now, if you want to try it, it's a little bit more challenging from elbows, but not entirely. You just have to bring that down lower, okay? And here you go. All right. Again, my shoulders are keeping that band from rolling up, so my shoulders can't roll. Keeping straight back. And again, holding for 10 seconds if you can, adding a few seconds each time you do it, and working your way up. It's as simple as that, really. Okay, moving into the next exercise, you want to hang on to the resistance band. I'm going to stand up, and I just call these, you've probably seen these in our videos before because it's such a great posture fix exercise. And I just call them, everybody calls them resistance band pull-aparts. And that's all it is. You grab the band. It may take you a couple times to figure out what resistance you want, okay? Hold arms out at 90 degrees, and you pull apart, keeping those shoulders down. Chin isn't like this, not looking up. Nice and straight, okay? Okay, and squeezing those rhomboids in the back, okay? Squeezing those back, opening that chest. Okay, this is what's gonna strengthen those muscles back there to keep this from happening. Again, hold that. Start with 5, okay? Because if you're really tight across here, you might really feel it after 5 seconds, and that's okay, but I really encourage you to keep adding seconds on and do those 5 times, all right? Okay, this next exercise, I call it a thoracic spine stretch, so I'm gonna set that down, get rid of the towel, grab my Swiss ball. Most people have one of these. If you do, you might want to check your garage That's where a lot of people end up with, where theirs end up. If not, it's a great piece of exercise equipment that it's really, really versatile. So, but for this particular video, what we're going to do is get ourselves on this thing here. Okay, get yourself stable. Legs are out. You're gonna come back. This stretches out that thoracic spine. Now, if your balance is really good, bring those arms basically overhead, but then to add further stretch in the chest, bring them out to the side. And I'm not just letting them flop. I've got, I'm in control here because I don't want to go rolling off on the floor because that would be very embarrassing. Okay. And you're going to feel that nice stretch here. It's stretching out that thoracic spine, opening up that chest. Okay, now squeeze. Give your shoulders a bit of a squeeze back, like you're trying to squeeze the ball in between your shoulder blades, okay? And then release. Let's do that again. Let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right. Now those feel really good. Sitting on the ball might actually feel really good too if you're at work and you have one of these. This is a great little posture exercise you can do. It takes you like 3 minutes, all right? All right, we're getting up again for the next exercise. And I call these, I just call them L-retractions. You're gonna see why when I show you. And this is about strengthening those rhomboids. It's about opening up that chest. And I'm gonna show you facing back to you. You're gonna bring your arms up and out, so they're like in an L, 90 degrees. And what I'm gonna do is cinch or pinch my shoulders back and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And do that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll show you from the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's only 3 sets. I would really challenge you to do 5. I'm feeling the 3. It feels really good, okay? So let's aim for 3 sets of those. 3 times a day if you can fit. I know you can fit them in, so you can just do them. Okay, here's another exercise using the Swiss ball. Let's bring this out again. Must be really hot and humid in here today because this thing's sticking to the floor. Can you hear that? All right, just don't melt while I'm on you. All right, I call this a starfish hold. Again, I call things based on how they look. I'm visual and it helps me to remember. So what you're going to do is get yourself on the ball here. Now make sure you get your balance first. I could actually use a smaller one, but what you're going to do is feet apart, a little wider than hips. Okay, that's your balance, that's your anchor. And what you want to do is starfish and lift up as much as you can. Now, the lower the ball is, the higher you can lift, but it's not so much about the height, it's about lifting up. And as I'm lifting up, I'm squeezing those shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. My shoes are totally slipping on the floor. Let's do that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, great way again to work on that rounded shoulder. And also lifting up is gonna help with that forward head posture. The last 2 exercises I have to show you are done for the floor, and you're going to want, if you do find that the towel helps relieve any pressure, strain, or achiness in your neck, you want to grab that. All right, this one is called a lying T-lift. Okay, and what you're gonna do is rest your forehead on this towel. Elbows bent at 90 degrees. You're going to lift your arms up and squeeze your shoulders back again, okay? Really working on those rhomboids, really strengthening those puppies. Holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Nice breath. Let's do that again. Up and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and again, five of those. Get 5 of those done. Try to fit that in twice a day. For all of you yoga enthusiasts out there, you're gonna know what this is. I haven't named it anything other than what it is, and that's the Cobra. If you've never done yoga, you probably still know what it is. And this This feels really, really good. All right, so to do a Cobra, you're on the floor, you bring your palms about chest level, and you push up. Now push up as much as you can. If you're starting to get lower back, like if your lower back's really tight and sore, and you can only go to like a bent elbow position, that's fine. Keep those elbows in, we're not flaring them out, okay, keep them in. That's forcing those shoulders down because remember, we're trying to work on this. So shoulders down, push up. If you can come all the way up, push up, and you're pushing like from the heels of your hand, and push those shoulders back. Okay, squeeze those shoulders back. And hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come down, take a breath, and do that one more time. Coming up, pushing back from the heels of the hand, shoulders down, squeezing them back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 exercises to fix this and this. Good job. Hey, thanks for watching. Click right over here to subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure to leave us a comment below. And check this out right here. It's a free posture report. And here's another great video you're gonna love. I'm Coach Tonya at Criticalbench. Have an awesome day.